And Bland, Marley, what up with it? For his glory, Shiva, Amanda's in the building. Samuels got kicked out again. Ollie Ware, RT Bell, Tyrone Crockett. Shout out to y'all, Bocat, Pop Smoke. Pop Deuce in my Cash App. Shout out to you, King Benjamin. And said, God bless y'all today. We got a great that Samuel's character can never stay in class for long enough to shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Press one. Just be quiet. And Samuels is not a good name. It's like Clarence. Clarence is not welcome here. Press one, dude. If your name Clarence, you better change your name right now. Hit the like button and subscribe, bro. This is what it is. There ain't no Clarence, bro. The book of Clarence. This nigga's all scientific from hit the like button. Oh, it's a certain name I don't like. Clarence. I know a couple Clarences. One I like. One of them, God, no. See. But not too many Clarences I like. I'm just teasing. It ain't your name. I'm just teasing. Yeah. I like this new setup. This program is always sponsored by my favorite artist on Instagram, Art Jordan. Remember that. Go over to Instagram and look at a lot of his merchandise that he has over there. You might find it interesting. He does all of my templates and all of that great shit that comes with the row. If you haven't subscribed to my man Art Jordan, please do. Please do. I really support entrepreneurship and brothers out there who come from where I come from, and we all take chances on ourselves in life. You know, you can't do nothing but respect individuals like that, and he's one of those people. And it's rare that you find people who really truly believe in themselves. You know, people like that, or we can go out in any city and develop a life for ourselves. And to be African American under the programming from where we come from, Democrats, press stand the fuck up. Universe 25, stand the fuck up, right? This is rare. Most of us get confined and get seduced into staying complacent under mama or under the safety net of those who will be there for us. You know, in most cases. In a lot of people cases. So people like that's willing to step out on their own and fulfill their destiny in life. You can't do nothing but respect that. You know? So shout out to y'all. Clarence has, look at y'all. Y'all crazy. So I got some great conspiracy, of course. Not conspiracy, alternative media. And somebody sent this to me this morning. They sent me some old Walt Disney. They know we talking about Walt Disney, and so many people agree that Albert Einstein and Walt Disney, it's almost, the only thing stopping that comparison is the age different and his hair being wished about. We ain't able to make 100% confirmation because because of the age difference and because of the hair is wished about. You press one. So it's important that people know that alone and these different characters that's being played out and people think they're real characters. I just want to do one as I want to see if now we talked about J.P. Morgan Jr. and Stalin. Press one on the University KevRow ship. We talked about these two. We talked about J.P. Morgan Jr. and fucking Stalin, right? We've been like on a fucking conspiracy world. What if, right? And it's just been just one crazy awakening. So the Albert Einstein thing, it doesn't, it doesn't. I can totally see it. And I was staring at this for a long time, maybe 45 minutes yesterday, just thinking to myself, who did they not think we would ever figure this out, or are the characters being switched about so much? You know, who are these people? You know, and this said told me, he said, man, this George Washington Gillespie, bro, press one. This George Washington Gillespie right here, bruh, bruh. Bruh, if this ain't Walter Plecker, I ain't never seen him before. If that ain't Walter Plecker. So all of this stuff has been, this has just been a total mind-blowing situation, especially since last night. It's just like remembering all of these different actors and theaters and concepts of war that it would be unbelievable to a person not really willing to sit down and understand how they manipulated time, what Freedom Land is, what the Epcot program is, how did Disney end up with the sovereignty that they have here in America, which is illegal, but it's recognized by the federal government. So they're caught in limbo where they are telling, the state is telling Disney one thing, but the sovereignty that they have goes back to who and what is what's important. Because a lot of people are waking up that King George was actually who you would call African American. A lot of people. Sir Excellency. Facts. That's the king they said went mad. Interesting. So is King George, are you guys children of King George, the people of sovereignty and freedom? Yes. Who King George is lies in the history and their manipulated character. So you just have to figure it out. Who has the sovereignty at the time, and who are the characters who are ripping sovereignty and switching the names, and what name did he take? You know, that guy right there. The guy who did the paper genocide. That's what's important, because he will take the highest of the highest in the opinion of scholars. I mean, that's a given. That's a given. That's a given. But we going to get into that tonight on Channel 54 right here with your boy Captain KevRow. Facts. I got this cartoon I want to show y'all right now. And this is going to be the programming. This is very vintage. But this is the programming they used in the 50s, the 40s and the 50s, that programmed a lot of people into thinking aliens and different concepts. So you're going to find this very interesting, very amusing because of what we're studying at the moment. And a lot of people are going to be like, whoa, because they will see exactly what I've been saying this whole time actually put in Disney format. So they brought it up to my attention. I think it's fair enough to show the small video. And oh, excuse me, you guys. It's not small. It's actually pretty lengthy, but it's a concept of Disney, time, um, their projection from Disney's perspective. So we know the World Fairs as Disney and them. And those people in the World Fairs were watching things. And a lot of the times, it was all day. 12 hours of watching and programming. Changing the mind to fit in with the scenery. Remember, all of these people are from overseas. They have to get acclimated and taught how to walk and what look normal with these clothes. If not, it'll give it all away. It'll give it all away. You heard Einstein yesterday. Now's the time. Cold War coup d'etat. Now's the time. Everything is in place. What's not being told is the coup d'etat over all of the king's men and who Humpty Dumpty is in your little riddles. Press 1. Who are the Victorians of old? Who are they? The Americans before America. Ooh, that's a cold volume. The world right beneath us, right there underground, where they flooded us out and buried over our people. Right up under Lake Lanier. Everybody. They don't want you to know what Adolf Hitler did. That was done here. And that the bodies that was being pushed into mass graves that they said, they don't want to show you those are African Americans, bro. And how they genocided and holocausted the natural people of this land. And only a few remnants survived, like the word of God said. They were in POW camps. Red Cross German American forces had Joe Soldier in POW camps, while dolls in them was stealing their names as they registered for the military. That's what they were doing. It's the only logical way. Well, I'm not looking to have you tell the truth. It's the only thing that makes sense. Why else? How else would you get their names but on the dolls' rolls and then classify them as black? And then classify yourself as Native American, which just became incorporated not that long ago. The invasion happened here. Is my theory. It's the Gillespie theory. What if the Nazis won World War I and II, and then what if this all been one coup d'etat, and they given the survivors of that a storyline to go to? I know that if I go back far enough into white folk history, their great grandfathers is gonna pull out the war chest of how they fought that great battle, and this is gonna be something about that story, and looking at you in their face, that is. Because yes, it may say American, or what's the difference between American and a German or a Slavic? Some English. And then you find out there's Englishmen in London, in the city of London, which is an incorporated bank, which administers policy by way of the Grand Master of them all, the Pope. Right? We know this. Stocks, bonds, citizenships, sold, debt bondage, 400 years, remember? You know the story. You know the story. Don't play dumb. Okay? And I'm not here to lip wrestle with them. So let's look at Disney. Tell their side of the story from their perspective. Press 1. Disney has a perspective. And they have a documentary that has come out and that's been around for quite some time, and you're going to be able to see a lot. So pay attention to this. Please do. If anybody got any questions, just wait until after the, if you want to call in, just wait till after the videos are played, the video, so my classroom can get that out the way and understand, what we're talking about here. A continuance of last night, but Disney is going to put it in their own words so you can see and it's all their creation. All of it. Your perception on how the universe works, these are from those people over there. Your people knew how this world was created 200 years ago. It said it right there in scripture where your name was written. You know that story about they burnt the books in Alexandria, then Hitler burnt all of the books, and then they burnt all those? That's because your name was written. The books was the Bibles, first of all. First of all, the books they burned was your names in the Bible. That's why in that movie, what's that Netflix series where the people burned up at the end? And it was called the Book of Names. That's the Bible. Once you know you the people of the Bible, you'll understand there was a book of names and went up in flame. Lovecraft. Press 1. Lovecraft. Go watch it. I thought it was some witchery stuff. It ain't no witchery stuff. You just gotta know how to perceive it. This is what, and it is, some of it is, but you gotta know, that's what caused it. But just go look at it. Go look at, as the lady tell, she only know the Old Testament and the Book of Names and how they go up in flames and what that symbolizes. Y'all people got to get with it. So this is another day of waking people up. This is what we do. I love it. So let's watch and listen to Disney tell their side of the story, their perspective. And you should be aware from this perspective came your 3D CGI NASA network. Hit that like button. Subscribe. In my theory.
Walt Disney's Disneyland.
When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are.
Each week as you enter this timeless land, one of these many worlds will open to you. Frontierland.
Now, first thing you would notice is when you enter this world, press 1, these different realities will be open for you. Frontier. This is the implant of the frontier that have. This is the history line. Go ahead.
On a star, makes no difference who you are.
Each week as you enter this timeless land, one of these many worlds will open to you.
Each week, he said. Each week, family.
Frontierland. Tall tales and true from the legendary past. Tomorrowland. Promise of things to come.
Wow. That's where you at right now. There go Elon Musk.
Adventureland. The wonder world of nature's own realm. Fantasyland. The happiest kingdom of them all. Presenting this week.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your host, Walt Disney.
Thank you, Garco. In this exciting age when everyone seems to be talking about the future possibilities of space travel, there's much speculation on what we will discover.
Now, mind you, they just did. Let me stop here. This wasn't that long ago. Are y'all crazy? Y'all think they in space? Y'all put all y'all faith into Albert Einstein and Walt Disney.
When we visit other worlds, will we find planets with only a low form of vegetable life? Or will they be mechanical robots controlled by super intelligent beings? One of the most fascinating fields of modern science.
This is the first Billy Carson.
Deals with the possibility of life on other planets. This is our story.
So you telling me Disney didn't know what you know, Billy?
Not like this.
Wait a minute.
Not like this.
Wait a minute, Billy Carson. This is the big guy here. You telling me from this you got Anunnaki and the tablets from why Disney ain't mentioned this one? Press one. Y'all shit and everything y'all found came from the mind of Walt Disney, bruh. Another great day of proving things. Let's continue on. Now let's look at creation from the mind of Disney like at the World Fair. Okay?
In the beginning, man's world was his cave. His only concern was for food and companionship.
Y'all ready? Without the Bible, this is what you get.
With the sun came the day, bringing warmth and light. With the stars came the night, bringing darkness and fear. Later, when man became a shepherd, he spent more time contemplating the mystery of the stars. Because they moved, he believed them to be living things, possibly the children of the moon breaking away when the moon grew smaller. Then he noticed the reappearance of star formations he had seen before.
That's cold. It may look like Jesus, this one.
Where had they come from? And where were they going?
Go ahead.
An important discovery. The stars fell into the sea. Man's conception of his world had expanded. The earth was an island floating in water, circled by a glittering ring of heavenly objects.
Now, there go Moana right here.
As man learned to till the soil, he associated the stars with events of good and evil. When the bull was in the heavens, he planted his crops.
Oh, my goodness.
This was good. Aquarius, the water carrier, brought the rain.
Now,
Created the stars with events of good.
Of life on other planets.
This is amazing.
This is our story.
Press one. This is amazing.
In the beginning, man's world
I
was
can't
his
believe
cave.
this.
His only concern was for food and companionship. With the sun came the day, bringing warmth and light. With the stars came the night,
They still
bringing
in the cave,
darkness
y'all,
and
look.
fear. Later, when man became a shepherd, he spent more time contemplating the mystery of the stars. Because they moved, he believed them to be living things, possibly the children of the moon breaking away when the moon grew smaller.
Y'all the children of the moon.
Then he noticed the reappearance of star formations he had seen before. Where had they come from? And where were they going? An important discovery. The stars fell into the sea. Man's conception of his world had expanded. The earth was an island floating in water, circled by a glittering ring of heavenly objects. As man learned to till the soil, he associated the stars with events of good and evil. When the bull was in the heavens, he planted his crops. This was good. Aquarius, the water carrier, brought the rains. This was also good. With the virgin of the harvest, the crops were gathered. This was very good.
Go ahead.
But Draco the dragon
Burn them up.
brought pestilence and famine. This was evil.
Oh.
Then man began to build cities with towers to bring him closer to the heavens.
Then what happened?
Then man began to build cities
And what happened?
with towers to bring him closer to the heavens.
Oh, yeah, to bring them closer to the heavens so they can see. Oh, yeah. If this ain't Nimrod trying to come up with a story that he was just studying the stars, he wasn't trying to go up there with God for real, for real, for real. Disney is a piece of shit. Look at this. Transgressors against the law. If this was Islam, we'll shut them down. Press one. Oh, nah, bro. This Babylon. That's what he said. No, what really happened was we just got real creative and build a house so big and just so we can look at the tower, and then it all fell down. Press one. Hit the like button. Watch this one, Taj. Look at Wicked Walt. Taj, watch the hat.
Man became an astronomer.
Oh my goodness.
Not like this.
Oh my goodness, Taj.
Not like this.
Oh my goodness. The Babylonian witchcraft hat of wizardry in Serapis' mind frame of crystal balls. Press 1. Drugs and alcohol have ruined my life. Let's keep this going. This is great.
He sought a more
The 50 stars represent the wizardry hat. Press 1. Got him.
logical explanation for the earth and the heavens above. The earth, he thought, must be flat with its roots deep in celestial waters.
Look at y'all.
In time, he changed the roots to stone pillars to afford easier passage for the stars in their nightly journey.
Now look at this.
Later, elephants were substituted because of their great strength.
Look at this one.
To support the elephants, he added a gigantic tortoise who pulled the universe through cosmic waters with infinite slowness.
Not like this.
Dan Calloway, bring your goofy ass here.
Not like this.
You bring your goofy motherfucking ass here. Press 1. Press 1, busted. So Niji people, let's go back. Let's go back. You said what? What you say? What the fuck did y'all little Indian boys tell me? Huh? You little chumps.
The elephants, he added a gigantic...
They forgot to tell us the other half of the story, y'all. The other half is on top of the turtle is for elephant. Sitting on top of the flat earth. Press.
Not like this. Not like this.
I told you wasn't nothing but a federalized particle who went on his own way. Press. They forgot to tell us the other half. Press 1. There's also 4 turtles in here. It's 4 elephants. Press 1. Fucking Dan Calloway. I told y'all. I'm glad y'all follow the row. I'm glad y'all follow this. Remember this. We got the whole historic background right here. All Indians come up to row 54. Please put them arrows down. Press 1. Put the arrows down. I want you to know who came up with your theory. A white man. So quit calling people white man. Untied. A white man came up with he did. The Babylonian gods. I told y'all they was all together. Ain't that what I said? It don't get no better than that. It don't get no better than that, family. Oh, Karimio. Is this you? Karimio, where's Karimio? This is Karimio. The Hakatak Indian. Press 1. And the blackie. And the black. Let me see who calling my phone. Coffee and Kush TV on the air. What up?
Cosmic Kush, man. I'm still going through the same shit. This 2023. I'm tired of going through this shit, man.
I feel you. You gotta stop going through it. Fix your life. You shouldn't have joined these people or you wouldn't be going through it. That's the only reason why you're going through it is because you were part of this misbehavior. Press 1. He saved up all that time to troll. Press 1, he ain't got no trolling ability. Because he's a part of this. We expect y'all now. We expect you now. George turned from his wicked way. So now you must. It's over, champ. We win. We always would have won anyway. If it wasn't me, it was going to be somebody else. It just happened to be me. Press 1. If you're going through something, it's because you believe in false gods and things. You're supposed to go through things. You're supposed to. And if you're tired, it don't matter. It's going to keep reoccurring in your whole life. Failure, despair, debt bondage, debt. Would you say karma? Yeah, that right there. Press 1. That shit right there. Let's get back to the awesome program of this. This is a great depiction of what we've been discussing this whole time.
And the heavens above. The earth, he thought, must be flat with its roots deep in celestial waters.
Now look at them.
In time, he changed the roots to stone pillars.
Look, they scared because, look, no more Indian magic. He had to get up in there. Hey, Kev, man, I'm still going through the problem. Yeah, you still believe your ass rolling around on the back of a turtle. Press 1. That's your problem. I know. Kev Gill's destroying all opposition to God. Press 1. All opposition. I don't care if they black, blue, purple, white, brown, all opposition, all y'all thought processes. I know. We here now. Let's go.
To afford easier passage for the stars in their nightly journey. Later, elephants were substituted because of their great strength.
Wow.
To support the elephants, he added a gigantic tortoise who pulled the universe through cosmic waters
Wow.
with infinite slowness.
Wow. Needy people.
The Egyptians, who loved to draw, represented Earth as a reclining figure with a star-filled sky bending over the top.
Not like this. Not like this.
A reclining nigga. Look at this one. I told you who came up with your theories. Walt Disney must went to the Greek facility Jabari went to. Press 1. No, I ain't fucking lying. That's the blue. That's the nut. That's the newt. Press 1.
Shu, the god of air, kept them apart, while the sun and the moon sailed back and forth in a small...
Row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 merrily. Your life and religious aspect is but a dream. Yo, dumbass. Press 1. You think God really need anything other than the truth to bring your gods down to earth? You think he needs Superman or somebody? No, he just needs the truth. Look, God don't need no. Listen, he really don't gotta come. Press 1, but he fit to rule over you. So all these concepts that you got of your foreign gods is a wrap. Look, the god of air looked like that. He grabbing her mouth and her vagina. It looked like some porno activity. Press 1. I remember in the ghetto, talking about the ghetto. Even though the street growing up, light burning out. Just looked like some Sodom and Gomorrah activity. Press 1. Let's go.
Small boat.
And
The
then what
Greeks
happened?
were among the first learned men of astronomy.
What? The Greeks was the first? I thought the Egyptians knew astronomy. They were just doing astronomy right
The
here.
god of air kept them apart, while the sun and the moon sailed back and forth in a small boat.
The canoe.
The Greeks were among the first learned men of astronomy. These great philosophers gave the world many profound
This who
conceptions
taught
of
Jabari.
Earth and space. Plato said, "I have found the Earth to be the perfect shape of a cube."
Oh my
standing
goodness, press 1.
Not like this. Not like this.
All right, here we go, family. Let's keep going.
in the center of the universe, with all other heavenly bodies scattered round and about.
And then
Anaxagoras had this to say.
And then what he said.
Being in the center of the universe, the Earth is assailed by the rotating ether, which tears away bits of Earth, flinging them outward, setting them afire, creating stars and planets.
Oh.
Then there was Aristarchus.
Gentlemen, I disagree. The sun is obviously in the center.
This is Jabari. This is all them House of Consciousness arguing with each other, bro. They having debates.
With the Earth and other planets traveling in circular paths. And thus the sun...
That's what happened to young
Finally, there
Pharaoh.
was Ptolemy.
Learned men of science,
Look at Jabari.
I have listened to all your arguments.
Go ahead.
I now decree that our great Earth stands immovable as the hub of the universe.
Go ahead.
The supreme center of intelligent thinking.
Thus, Ptolemy's decree was blindly accepted as the law of science for over 1,000 years.
Press 1. Got your ass. It's the science of what? Hit that like button and subscribe. Look at that. Now look at Mr. Gillespie work. Boy. There go y'all alchemy right there. There's y'all faith in, and that's the art of who? The science of who? That's why y'all 7 and all, but y'all sciences and y'all trajectories are all off. I'm the king. I bring revelation to your people so they can come and serve God correctly. I didn't come for the other people. No, the law is for you. You old sinning ass alchemic science fiction head ass motherfuckers. The law is for you. For you to turn from your wicked way and come out of him. Press 1. And go back and serve God correctly to the best of your ability. That's what you're going to do. I'm going to break your kingdom down and bring him all the way down to stupidity and jokes. Your God's going to be the joke of the universe. Verse. Because God has restored Mr. Gillespie. Chumps. Press 1. I'm glad I ain't graduate not one of y'all schools. Press 1. I don't want no degree. I'm glad all them women call me a loser. Press 1. I'm glad they said I wasn't shit. Hit the like button and subscribe. Shout out to all the people that was put down their whole life. The black sheep of the family. Press 1 who never spoke up and just gave them what they needed. I'm glad they just hold on, y'all. Y'all just stay put. These motherfuckers don't lost their brain. They don't lost their brain. You know, it's one man on one side, the woman. Look at this. This alone, I'm changing my life again today. Again. Anything that was wrong yesterday, I'm fixing again today. No, bro, this is great revelation. You feel me? This is great revelation. I know some queens out there with these tattoos on them. We don't know what that is. We was taught that we was gods. But we didn't know we was the serpent's deception. We didn't know that. We just beautiful people trying to serve God under the white man's world, like Tupac said, the best of our ability. Everything is written, though, in Scripture. This knowledge turned us away from the Creator's knowledge that's passed down. They need you to believe in science fiction, science, whatever that is, Star Wars, and then tell you the Simpsons predicted everything. And the Simpsons ain't predict shit. What you calling Bart Simpson, a goddamn prophet? Fool? It's a cartoon. And you're in their world. They know what's coming tomorrow. Oh, fortune tellers, but they really don't. They know what's coming tomorrow because they know what you're going to do, what you're programmed to do. They got you down to a scientific study on how to get you to betray God and fight for the kingdom of hell and demons and shit. They got you thinking you summoning ancestors who know you. Those are called familiar spirits in Scripture. They don't know you. Those are demons, and then you are the unsealed something in your life by way of the book of Solomon, the book of the dead. Got spirits and shit haunting your dumb ass. And you got to repent and go to God. That's for you. Y'all can keep playing them games against people who really believe in God. It ain't going to do them but backfire. That's it. Because we know the truth. Look.
Free and logical thought was stifled by a blank period of stupidity,
Look.
superstition,
Look.
and sorcery.
And sorcery. Look. Disney telling you.
With the Renaissance came a learned monk, Nicholas Copernicus.
What did he say?
He proved mathematically that the Earth was not the center of the universe, but was merely one of many planets circling the glowing sun. In 1610, Galileo published his Sidereus Nuncius, in which he vividly described the wonders of the heavens as seen through that great new invention, the telescope.
Now.
The planets were not spots of light, but were spheres like the Earth. Jupiter had belts of color. Venus had phases like the moon.
They seen it way back then with the telescope they had. Press 1. Them nigga put out them old telescopes and said we can see billions of light years away, all the way down to Pluto. If we put a satellite up in the air, it'll take how long to get to Pluto? These fools was back there dressed up, talking about we can look from here. Let me...
Not like this. Not like this.
Nigga, if y'all don't stop this madness, bro, this is where y'all religious aspects came from. Talk to me.
Saturn had a gorgeous ring.
Look.
And Mars was round and red. Today, a space-conscious public avidly consumes tons of story material about life on other planets.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What's this sound like, y'all? Huh? What the hell is this family, y'all? Come on, bro. Come on, what are y'all doing? I told y'all this alien stuff. I told you. This is what it sounds like in your world. Press 1.
And then you go look at the 3 pyramids that align the same exact way at Teotihuacan with Orion. But then you also look at the dimensions of the Pyramid of the Sun, which is the biggest pyramid there. It's the same exact base size. The base is identical to the size of the base at Giza all the way in Africa. Coincidence? I doubt it. The second thing that's interesting is the height of the Pyramid of the Sun is exactly 50% the height of the Great Pyramid.
Shut the
It wasn't
fuck
until I
up.
was saying
See, that's what
probably
I'm saying.
10 years old.
Come on, y'all. Come on, family. This is the alien shit. Come on.
Today, as modern science seeks to understand the miracle of creation,
Go ahead.
it sees an infinite universe, cold and dark, inconceivably vast, without beginning, without end.
Wow.
Across this cosmic void, trillions of island universes move. In one of these, the Milky Way, our sun is but a tiny star among 300 billion other stars as
Oh
sun.
my goodness.
Scientists now estimate that 30 billion of these suns have captive planets.
Now look.
Since the laws of creation appear to be universal, it is almost certain that many of these planets harbor life. Life in the dawn of evolution. Life in the twilight of existence.
Oh, Twilight
Life where
Zone.
intelligence may have developed far beyond the
Oh,
stage
that's
of
where
man.
y'all at. In the
As an
Twilight
example of how
Zone.
the wonders of life may be evolving with infinite variation
Oh,
on
shit.
other planets throughout the universe, let us follow the story of our own Earth from its misty beginnings. In the blackness of space, the faint pressure of starlight
Lori,
gradually
right like a
compresses
motherfucker.
billions
This is
of
the first
tiny
time Lori
particles
ever been right
into
on
a
this.
tremendous cloud of dust and gas. For millions of years, this cloud contracts with the growing pull of gravity until in the hot, glowing center, the sun is born.
Oh my goodness.
Swept into a flattened disk, whirlpools of heavy elements form the planets to circle in permanent orbits around the sun. The Earth begins to cool and shrink, its molten crust pouring out dense clouds of steam and carbon dioxide.
And God ain't said nothing about this. They trying to tell you this would happen.
In these primeval vapors, the stage of life is set.
Oh my goodness. Tell us.
Steam condenses to rain.
This is where Brother Polite got it from. Steam condenses to what? Ray,
For
which is Ra in Egypt.
centuries, great torrents of water tear at the rocky face of the earth,
That's right.
creating the vast oceans.
Go ahead.
For centuries, rich salts and minerals are washed from the land and carried down to the sea.
Go ahead.
1 billion years have passed.
Go ahead. 1 billion.
Now the warm primordial sea is the cradle of life.
Oh, go ahead.
Here are gathered all the elements of nature from which life will emerge.
Here come Unk from Sarnetta.
One of these elements, found throughout the universe, is carbon. First link in the chain of living things.
Not like this. Not like this.
Oh, y'all carbon, huh? Y'all are fish gods. Ordained by the Pope. Just like I said. You little 666 head ass niggas. Look at you. Look at you busted. Disney don't busted you. Look. This is you. Talking about the cosmos. We ain't said shit about the cosmos. It's in the ocean. In the eternal depth. I don't know why y'all talking about melanin way up there. Your ass is a mermaid. Under the sea more. Under the sea. Gotta keep the devil in his hole, nigga. See? Busted. Busted. more truth every day with the correct set of lenses, which is Kev Gills. You got to be with me to experience this. You're not finna find this nowhere else. You're not finna get this nowhere else. Press 1. We gonna keep going, bro. I just want you to know, you either believe AI science, Albert Einstein. Oh my goodness. Oh my fucking God.
Not like
No.
It's to you. Kev Gills, I got you on me. Yeah, man. Welcome to the U, have a seat. The only professor applying pressure when he teach. Big cloud in these YouTube streets. I cheat like Wiz Khalif. Call it in if you gon' speak. Press 1 when you checking in. I got the merch, cop a coffee, a kush shirt. Support the brand if you support the man. With the spirit of Steve Coakley, they can't hold me. Back them down and fade away on them like I'm Kobe. Only straight shooter on this computer. Who else you know gon' bring it to your real truth? Hallelujah. More haters, more moderators. Get yourself timed out for making outlandish statements. Yeah, ain't no playing. Bungalow 54 is where you'll go with the herd. I got no patience. Either for God or you love Satan. It's reclassification over entertainment. It's for you. Everybody wanna have a school, but it's for you. Care less what a hater say you do. Press 1 if you support, if you don't press 2, it's to you.
Oh, that's it.
Teach nothing over here but the living truth. It's to you. Press 1, press 1. Press 1, press 1.
I see you, sister. I see you, girl.
Press 1, press 1. Press 1, press 1. Press 1, press 1.
Stop hating on me.
Press 1, press 1. Press 1, press 1.
Man. Told you. One at a time.
Everybody wanna have a school, but it's for you.
To you. Press 1.
Care less what a hater
Why is that
say you
important?
do. It's for you.
Ooh, whoa. Why is that important? Because that take me back to biblical. Press 1. Now watch this. How good did God shine up Mr. Gillespie who ain't graduate shit? Press 1. I revert you to Jeremiah. Versus AI in the Bible. And I think it's very important that we understand what AI is. Somebody can find that in scripture and call that in about Jeremiah's and the AI. Feel confident enough. That'll be great. That'll be great. This is going to be dope. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Oh my goodness. I just had a brain freeze right now, fam.
Things. The carbon atom is unique, for it alone combines with itself and other elements in millions of intricate structures to form the complex molecules of organic compounds. In the slow course of time, some are transformed into proteins, the foundation of all life. These microscopic particles join with other elements to produce millions of delicate combinations. Most are destroyed, but a few of the strongest survive. Now, with time as the main ingredient, evolution of life is inevitable. Eventually, from the complex forces of nature emerges the first organism, the first living cell, a microscopic speck of jelly able to grow and reproduce with great speed. As the eternal process of change continues, some cells group together in colonies, and from these evolve blue-green algae, the first primitive plants. In shallow pools, the
You niggas is mushrooms. You niggas is mushroom. Press 1. Y'all mushrooms. That's why y'all aliens. Y'all in trouble. Oh, y'all are doomed. Damn, I ain't never felt knowledge like this before. Press 1. Oh my, you niggas are amoeba. Fungi. Oh my goodness. I almost. Jeez Louise, family. Oh my god, this is what y'all believe. Science.
Chlorophyll of these plants converts the energy of sunlight into living tissue. For the first time, great quantities of precious oxygen are released, making possible ever higher forms of life. Ages roll by. The first minute cells of animal life appear, dependent on oxygen from the plants to survive. In the millions of centuries that follow, an infinite variety of plant and animal life begins to unfold. Endless adaptation, constant change, infinite variation through inconceivable lengths of time. At last, from the maternal sea, life emerges ready to challenge the hostile forces of a new environment. The pageant of living things.
So you guys openly accepted the maternity. The maternities of the sea. The bottomless pit. This is what y'all came with.
Spreads across the face of the land. During the last few seconds in the hour of time.
Kobe. What?
Is man. Beyond the Earth, at the outer fringe of life's temperature zone, is Mars, the third planet in our solar system where life could exist. Even though scientists think Martian conditions are severe, they believe that if man journeyed to Mars, he could survive here with moderate protection. He would need his own oxygen supply and some sort of protective covering. But life could be almost normal within pressurized houses and pressurized cities.
Wow.
Today, as we face the serious problems of overpopulation and depletion of natural resources, the possibility of Mars becoming a new frontier is of increasing importance in our plans for the future. What evidence do we have that Mars is a planet where life could exist? To answer this, we must search through the archives of astronomy. Here we find that from earliest history, Mars has been an object of great interest.
To the ancients, Mars was only a wandering bright light in the sky. It was the blood-red symbol of war. But to Galileo, the first man to see it through a telescope, Mars appeared as a glowing red disk where sometimes a shadow appeared on one side.
As telescopes improved, astronomers began to notice mysterious markings, which they carefully recorded with drawings.
What?
Whether or not there is life on Mars is...
Hold the fuck up.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Wait a minute. You see Saturn in the background? All right, this is dealing with Saturn time, and this is excellent.
Pure speculation. Before we imagine our neighbor as a planet teeming with super intelligent beings and exotic plants, let us first consider some of the facts about Mars that astronomers generally agree on. We know that Mars moves in an elliptical path around the sun, and it takes a little less than 2 Earth years to complete the trip. Since Mars travels almost twice as slow as the Earth, we can only observe the planet close up every 2 years. Mars occasionally comes as near as 35 million miles. We know also that Mars is about half the size of Earth, and its gravity is one...
Maybe that blood moon, that red moon we thought we saw was fucking Mars with gases on that motherfucker. Maybe that's
strong.
it was.
Like the Earth, Mars rotates. And
no, you remember, it just happened like earlier this year or something.
Its day is approximately a half hour longer than our own. It has 2 tiny moons which revolve about the planet at great speeds. Also, like the Earth, its axis is tilted, creating the seasons of spring, summer, fall, and winter. With the meager information that has been accumulated over a period of years, astronomers cannot draw too many definite conclusions about Mars. We realize there are probably certain unavoidable errors in our calculations, any one of which could make a big difference as to whether or not there is life as we know it on Mars.
For the past half-century, the intriguing possibility of traveling to Mars in a spaceship has challenged the imagination of many men.
Why? Because now we got Teslas that go right there, pull up on them.
Rocket ships of all sizes and shapes have been designed, but most of them rely on an enormous consumption of chemical fuel to escape the pull of the Earth's gravity. A spaceship using an electromagnetic drive to neutralize gravity.
Yes. Not like this.
Oh my goodness, y'all in trouble.
Is the obvious answer. But such a device is still a dream for the future. However, at the present time, an atomic-powered spaceship has been suggested by a leading scientist in the rocket and guided missile field, Dr. Ernst Stuhlinger, who for some years has been working closely with the rocket engineer, Dr. Werner von Braun. This atomic electric spaceship features a revolutionary new principle that will make possible the long trip to Mars with only a small expenditure of fuel.
Half a tank. Thinking like
Parts
niggas.
for the spaceship will be brought up to an orbit by conventional chemical fuel rockets.
Look at this
It will then be assembled in the vacuum of space.
Look at this shit.
This unusual ship will be 500 feet across and will carry a small landing craft for the final descent to the Martian surface. Located at the bottom is a small atomic reactor which furnishes a continuous supply of heat. This heat turns silicon oil into steam. After rising up a central pipe, the steam drives a turbo generator which produces electricity to run the ship. The steam is condensed in a giant circular cooler and used over and over again. In the thrust chamber, a platinum grid is electrically charged. The metallic element cesium is vaporized and blown through the white-hot grid. This ionizes the cesium atoms, and they are then electrically blasted out into space at the rate of billions per second. This thrust pushes the ship in the opposite direction.
This looks like a transmitter.
Can operate continuously for a period of years.
What the
At the top of the
fuck?
ship, away from the dangerous atomic reactor, is cargo space and quarters for a crew of 20 men.
Oh my goodness.
Mounted outside on the thrust chamber assembly is the auxiliary landing craft. When our ship reaches Mars, the landing craft will be released, carrying men and supplies to the planet's surface. A drag chute will gradually slow the landing craft as it streaks into the Martian atmosphere. A few seconds before touching down, the main rocket motors will be fired and the craft will land gently on its nose.
Look at this.
Later, the exploration party can return to the mothership by blasting off in the tail section of the landing craft. Here is the plan for our trip to Mars. It will take 13 months and 6 days. Starting 1,000 miles above the Earth, the spaceship will slowly accelerate for 4 months before escaping the Earth's gravity.
Is that a mushroom they got swirling in the mouth? Oh my goodness, bro. I can't make this. I can't. For a minute, I almost start believing this. Wait, is that a mushroom again? Wait a fucking minute here. I thought I was in school again. Oh, yeah, bro. That shit, just get the swirling. Wait a minute. I start thinking of Mary Poppins. Just a teaspoonful of sugar help the medicine go down. Jeez. That shit sucked me right in with that little loop-de-loop. Press one, I was in that bitch. I almost believed I had to pause this shit. Hold up, bro. Then they gonna take off and do what?
By blasting off in the tail section of the landing craft. Here is the plan for our trip to
It's
Mars.
gonna take 13 months.
It will
yo.
take 13 months and 6 days.
This is what Elon
Starting
Musk needs to do.
1,000 miles above the Earth, the spaceship will slowly accelerate for 4 months before escaping the Earth's gravity. For the next 7 months, the ship will follow a curved path, finally entering the gravitational field of Mars. An additional 2 months will be spent spiraling into a circular orbit 620 miles above the Martian surface.
Oh my goodness.
Here at the space station, our journey begins. The expedition is comprised of 6 ships. Time, a few minutes before departure. Final checks are being completed. At 0 hour, the thrust chambers are fired. We are underway.
This is like what Disney talks about, like little spinning pixie fairies and things. You know that? It's like pixie dust.
Our fleet climbs beyond the space station, beginning its outward spiral around the Earth.
Only one of them gonna make it. You gotta be fucking kidding me, bro.
The speed is increasing steadily.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
After 4 months and 17 days, 850,000 miles out,
I wish.
the expedition finally escapes the Earth's gravity.
Now you go.
At 6 months, 14 days, our speed has increased to 75,000 miles per hour.
What?
Mars is steadily increasing in size. The halfway point has been reached.
Are you going to fucking get to 75 fucking thousand miles an hour, bro? Jeez. It don't even look like nobody can fit in there.
The thrust chambers are reversed. Deceleration begins.
What happened?
The Earth grows smaller. 7 months, 24 days, crew members witness a spectacular passage of the Earth across the face of the sun.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
3 months later, the expedition is 700,000 miles above Mars, and the 45-day spiral in toward the planet is begun.
Oh my goodness, they did all this with telescopes.
Now, for the first time, the tiny Martian moons Deimos and Phobos
I
are
wish the
visible
nigga
to
would
the
pull
unaided.
up to my house. I asked him where he going. He pull out a goddamn telescope to the moon and back, nigga.
Eye. As we move to within 4,000 miles of Mars, we get a close-up view of the moon Phobos. After 13 months and 6 days, our voyage to Mars is finally completed.
Oh my
The ships are orbiting 620 miles above the surface of the planet.
620
Before
miles.
exploration begins, test missiles are fired to sample the strange new atmosphere.
The first thing they can do is shoot. Best one. First thing they do when they get somewhere is shoot stuff. Huh? Oh, gee. I wonder why the aliens show up at your doorstep.
Now the first landing craft is moved into position to attempt the hazardous 600-mile drop to the Martian surface. This is a crucial moment.
They don't got GPS at the time, so how they all know they're gonna land correctly in this spot? That's some full of shit. They were full of shit the whole time. I'm disgusted with this. Oh my goodness. Look at that.
When Earthman finally walks upon the sands of Mars, what will confront him in this mysterious new world? Will any of his conceptions of strange and exotic Martian life prove to be true? Will he find the remains of a long-dead civilization? Or will the more conservative opinions of present-day science be borne out with the discovery of a cold and barren planet where only a low form of vegetable life struggles to survive? These questions will be answered by our space pioneers of the future. In solving the enigma of the red planet Mars, man may find a key that opens the first small door to the universe. Carried forward on the wings of modern science, man in the years that follow may discover the miracle of life as it exists in all its countless forms throughout an infinite creation.
Oh my goodness.
In working with engineers and scientists, we have found that there are many different opinions as to how we will eventually cross the space frontier. However, there's one point all of them seem to agree upon, and that is whether we use chemical fuels or atomic energy, it will be a rocket-powered ship that will finally take man into space.
We are not exposed to dangers from space owing to the protective layer of our atmosphere.
Oh my goodness.
But up there, even the hull of the ship would not shield man against the possible hazards of the mysterious cosmic rays. These tiny bullets from the infinity of space will continually penetrate everything. They may prove to be harmful to man. The most energetic of these atomic rays might feel like stings as they shoot through the body.
You can't go through that.
However, there are other bullets in space that may be of still greater concern. Meteorites.
There they go.
These marauders of space travel at speeds up to 150,000 miles per hour. But if one should puncture the walls of the ship, our air supply would rapidly escape through the opening into the vacuum of outer space. Without protection, man could last not more than 15 seconds before losing consciousness. Also, in the intense radiation of the sun, he would soon broil on the one side and freeze on the other.
Now, hold up. Now, wait a minute. Oh, my goodness. Jeez Louise, man. Not really. This is where it all started, huh?
In the void of space, he will have to wear a spacesuit.
What was that?
This specially designed outfit must be a flexible, airtight unit carrying sufficient oxygen.
A rocket firing is an awesome demonstration of tremendous power. I think we should find out how it works. One of the best authorities on this subject is the rocket historian Willie Lay. Here Mr. Lay explains the operation of a rocket motor to some of the artists working on the picture.
This is an actual propulsion unit from a V2. This strange-looking device is both the heart and muscle of a rocket, its motor. Now, all earthbound engines have to burn oxygen from the surrounding atmosphere. But the high-altitude rocket motor has to work in outer space where there is no oxygen. To overcome this, we carry a tank of liquid oxygen here. When burned with a fuel, in this case alcohol, it produces an intensely hot, torch-like flame that would quickly melt the motor. However, we cool the motor by first circulating the alcohol fuel around it, until this fuel finally reaches the point where it is sprayed, along with the oxygen, into the combustion chamber. When this steady flow of alcohol and oxygen is ignited, it produces a continuous explosion which blasts the rocket away in the opposite direction. Here again we have action and reaction. If this motor is placed in a streamlined hull with suitable controls, it can reach a high altitude in a very short time. The V2 rocket motor only operates 65 seconds to a height of 20 miles. But then the V2 has gathered so much speed that it will coast upward to an altitude of 114 miles before gravity begins to pull it back to Earth. Notice that the rocket does not nose over in the thin upper air, but it falls tail first until it re-enters the denser atmosphere where the air, acting on the tail fins, turns the rocket nose down. Early in 1949, space history was made when the payload in the nose of a V2 was a small rocket called the Whack Corporal.
You saw that, them motherfuckers go up and around and they fall right into the ocean.
Large V2 reached its maximum speed. The smaller rocket was ignited. This additional boost in speed enabled the Whack Corporal to set a new high-altitude record of 250 miles. This is the first time that a man-made object reached outer space. This was accomplished by using a double rocket, then secretly known as Project Bomber.
Go ahead.
However, we refer to it as a two-step or two-stage rocket.
Is it possible to build a three-stage rocket?
Yes, as a matter of fact, that's the next logical step. Here's a rocket I have designed that has 3 stages. It would stand about 70 feet high, or a little taller than the old V2.
So they're merely trying to push things on top of each other and shoot them up out of the like
each
little darts.
Each one having its own rocket motor.
Go ahead.
If somebody will please make a sketch for me, perhaps I can explain how it will work.
Look, make a sketch for me so I can explain how it would look. Go ahead.
Good.
Oh, la 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 la.
Here we show our rocket in its launching position.
And what happened?
The first great blast starts to lift it.
Okay.
And after gaining initial speed, the first section is cast off at 20 miles up. At 45 miles, the second stage is released. The third stage now fires until it reaches an altitude of 70 miles. At this point, our rocket has now attained a tremendous speed and the motor shuts off.
Oh my goodness.
Its forward momentum would carry it straight out into space if it were not for the Earth's gravity.
Oh.
This downward pull of gravity bends the upward course of the rocket into a curved path. And if the rocket's speed going away from the Earth creates enough centrifugal force to balance this pull of gravity, our rocket will continue coasting
What's crazy is
in
they
this
said they
curved
already
path around the Earth indefinitely.
Mr. Lay, is there another way we can illustrate this?
Yes, let's explain it this way. If the rocket were to move at a slower speed, the pull of gravity would soon overcome the rocket's momentum and it would return to Earth here. If we add a little more speed, the path of the rocket becomes longer and it goes farther before it returns to Earth here. So, if we have our rocket go fast enough, it will eventually follow a curve which matches the curvature of the Earth and will not fall back.
That's the spiral
we
going to
might
create.
say
Watch this.
that the rocket falls
What?
around the Earth
Uh-huh.
as long as it maintains sufficient speed.
But how does it maintain this speed with the motor shut off?
Remember, our rocket is traveling above the atmosphere, in space, where there is no air friction to slow it down.
How fast does it have to go to stay up there?
Now that depends on how high we want the rocket to be as it circles the Earth. Let's use the altitude of 1,075 miles. Because at this height, the rocket will have to go nearly 16,000 miles per hour and will make a complete trip around the world every 2 hours. A few adjustments in its course will be necessary.
That's a
And
hat.
This can
That's
be
that
accomplished
magic
from
hat.
the ground by remote
Look, that's the
control,
magic hat.
after which the rocket will continue to coast freely in space forever.
In other words, the rocket will stay up there just like the moon.
Yes, it will circle the globe as
Boom.
Not like this.
Ah, whoever that is,
Not
God
like
first in the chat room, that's not what we're talking about. They're not trying to leave Earth. They're trying to position something that will stay up there that's flat. You see how they were saying it was going to go to Mars? No, but look, if you look on the background, you will see that it's a flat fucking projectile up there, a projection. Now, we said the illusion transmitter was projecting the moon, quite possibly. This is what this is about. Press 1, so not the firmament is not what this is about. This is about them shooting rockets and for it to last in the atmosphere forever. And go. That's what they were trying to do.
a man-made satellite.
What is the purpose of having this satellite up there?
Having this instrument carrying rocket moving around the Earth will give us a lot of important information which we'll need before we dare let a man make his first
There's
trip
the eye
into
in the
space.
sky. If you
To
look
run
at
the
it.
scientific apparatus
Wow.
contained in the satellite, a mirror will focus the intense rays of the sun onto a silicon battery, converting solar energy into electricity. There will be a television
it's up there, solar. It's going to do it up there.
pictures
It's
of
solar
the
power.
Earth as it appears from 1,075
Valerie
miles up.
created it.
We will collect very important data on the effects of the mysterious cosmic rays. Even hits by meteorites the size of a grain of sand will be recorded. Every 2 hours, when the rocket moves over the North Pole, its radio will transmit a stream of data to a receiving station below.
Eiffel Tower.
This will be the first outpost in man's conquest of space.
Radio transmitter. Italy. Damn, that boy Kev cold, huh? That boy Kev cold, huh? Told you. So this was really about shit, the moon and shit. Damn. That opened up a fucking pineal gland particle in your brain. Something to block the sun? No. 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 They have drones that can stay up there days that we live in the pandemic. They have drones that can. That's not what we're saying, but they can have drones. We're talking about how to keep it up there for long periods of time. We're talking about years. And the energy coming from solar energy creating the electricity. So not to block the sun, maybe to project specific things. (424-209-9506). Give me your interpretation of what you just saw. Disney's production of creation. Compare that to the World Fairs, what you see from that perspective. 424-209-9506. That's area code 424-209-9506. Hit that like button and subscribe. There's over 230 people, 240 people in the chat room. Somebody out there took some notes somewhere and brave enough to call it on in. 424-209-9506. Let me give a shout out to those who can. Waterworld, what's up with it? James Johnson for the Knowledge Champion. Shout out with that shout out for that $20 contribution. Pop Deuce with that $20 contribution, and all others with their contribution to the row. That's all I say is support the row. If everybody at this moment right now 200 and put $5 in that cash app, nigga, we on. Press boy. Press one, they all gonna run. Watch them go away. Press one, watch them go away. Shout out to y'all for supporting this broadcast. I really appreciate that. They demonetized us over here. So what? So what? Join the patreon.com/KevGillsTV. The mystery dark school systems of the past should have a lot of questions. The Divine Nine, a lot of the frat people. Yes, this is important. You know, like something to block the, no. Let me see, grain of sand recorded. Yes. It has the ability to see and project all the way to a grain of sand. A grain of sand meaning a particle, a person. It can see a person from way up there. Hit that like button and subscribe. The satellite Valerie created can project and see from far as you can see, but on Earth, it's looking down. It's the eye in the sky. Go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe. If you've been going here, you should be knowing this. That's once again Valerie. Solar power. Yep, that's it there. At the bottom it has it, and that sits on top of another rocket. So just like as that guy said, the bottom piece was going to get it to where it needed to go. The other piece was going to get it to where that needed to go. And that was going to fall off. And then at the very end, this last sequence is what's going to float and open up and just circle the Earth like this. Round and around and around and around and around forever. Then it's going to cut its power off and then run off the solar power. And then that's going to stay in there forever. So them motherfuckers can project 3D hologram and holograms from this device right here. And that was created by the brilliant mind of a sister. That's facts. But it's also the very thing that will have you observing false things in the sky. This thing here can project stars, moons, suns, Jupiter, Saturn, Pluto, all the way in the sky. Facts. They got one that can shoot from the ground all the way up. And then there's small transmitters. They made y'all think that was going to Mars. Them motherfuckers circling around too. They're all communicating with each other above us like this. Facts. And if you look closely, you will see them. Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air. What up? You on the air? What up? Give me something. Give me something to run with. Hit the button and subscribe. Give me something to run with. 424-209-9506. Great conversation. The man in the high castle, Disney, Einstein. There must be something you got out there on your mind. I'll wait. Hit that like button. Let me see. Ancient. Okay, let's go. Hello?
Hey, morning, sir.
Hold up. Let me get you on. Let me see why it ain't working on here. Are you there? Oh my goodness. It's just going. Oh, okay. What's up, champion? What's on your mind?
Yes. Oh man, that video, Kev. They whole playbook is right there with all its false knowledge, and like you told us, the illusion is in the illustration.
Go ahead.
It pretty much covered every last one of the different ideologies that's out here in the world. The history to they all the way to they showed basically the illusion transmitter right there.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, man. And they broke it down on everything that the illusion transmitter does. So yeah, bro. Disney, Albert Einstein, all the stuff that Albert Einstein came up with, it was all there. From the evolution to everything, bro. I was like, man.
That's deep.
That's powerful. Mind blowing.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, damn.
It still got me like, man, this is crazy, bro. Now, they try to tell people that believe in the Bible that they tripping. Now, if they see that and the stuff they believe, now who tripping? Who tripping now? You know what I'm saying? Who tripping now? Y'all believing in this cartoon, Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck type information where the Bible done already told us, bro. So I'm looking like, wow, bro.
Evolution, all of that is from where?
From Disney. Dinosaurs, they covered everything. People talking about the science, people coming from primordial soup and everything. All of that was right there.
People coming from primordial what?
Primordial soup. They try to say. I was like, man, that's crazy. They covered the what is that? The rocks when they talking about meteorites. All of this stuff. I'm like, man, this is crazy. They showed the square. I'm like, man.
You mean the cube?
Yeah, they showed the cube. The first one when they were showing like how they was thinking how the Earth was made. They showed the cube. They showed all of it. I'm like, man. And you spotted something that was pretty awesome when the dude started talking. He had a picture of Saturn in the background.
In the background.
Golly. Yes, sir. These people, man, this is wild. And then all the stuff that all these people be teaching, thinking, trying to hit us with the black stuff, like, oh, this our knowledge. Man, this Disney knowledge. This is Disney knowledge, bro.
They said this our high science and supreme mathematics.
They learned it from the World Fair. They learned it from Epcot. Straight Epcot knowledge. That's what you got. Epcot. Ain't nowhere around that. That covered everything. I'm trying to think. It was so much. one after another, just boom, 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 boom. I'm like, oh man, one after another, bro.
And it was a cartoon at that. And it's like, wait a minute, nigga, he didn't stop, nigga. But that goes to show you the time it took to break all this stuff down. That's how easy it is for them to say it. But for us to experience it, live it, learn from it, look back and see it for what it is, that takes decades. So this is how they're able to stay 20, 30, 40 years ahead of us, because this lifestyle we're living today was already planned years ago. Go ahead, champion.
Yes, sir. And one thing I gotta tell you, Kev, man, that's why you so value, bro. I appreciate everything you're doing, because I would have saw this and wouldn't have thought, nothing of it before. But everything you've been breaking down step by step, and we able to see and able to understand, like, hey, man, hold up. We know where that come from. Then they show something, man, I know where that come from. Right. Because everybody that been here at the U, man, you've been teaching us, man. Hey, God bless you, bro, for real. I wouldn't been able to see that without you, straight up. Yes, sir. Yeah. Man, everything that they've been doing, like you said, it's a playbook. That's their playbook.
That's the playbook.
Yeah, that's their playbook, man. So they even went, when they started off Frontier, I was like, oh, man, from history to science to space age.
It's the quantum. So you see why we got to learn it all, because it's in that format of confusion. You won't be able to see if it's not broken down that way. So that's why we approach it from a scientific, historical, quantum. Wherever they went, we got to go find that there. You got to go find it there and bring the truth out. So it's difficult. It's a hell of a journey, but at the risk versus reward, a lot of y'all other people can see as well. So that's a blessing.
Yes, sir. Like you said yesterday, like, we can see that Kabbalah confusion. I like that one. That's what it is. A whole bunch of confusion, and everything that they promoting is the opposite of what God told us. From they showed their creation and how they figured. Man, that's a total opposite of what God said.
Now wait a minute. Why Walt Disney and them the one, and NASA ain't brought up no Anunnaki?
Straight up, right? Yeah. So I'm looking like all these people supposed to be smart. Y'all some Disneyland heads.
They Disneyland characters.
They characters, yes, sir. They characters. I'm like, man. And then another thing, especially now, they was talking about the space aliens, and then the music they was playing, like some fear type music and showing monsters. And it, yes, sir. So that's especially relevant now. That's another play they using to pump fear into people's hearts and lead them in the wrong direction. I'm like, man, it's everything that they teaching, everything that they pushing, it covers so much.
So,
I'm like, wow.
So science is nothing more than a production of theories smashing against each other. Big ball of cabal of confusion. That's all it is. And if you're a black person and you worshiping Saturn and the cosmos, just understand that these philosophies come back from the ones you call your enemy. So how dumb do you sound and look in front of everybody? It's like, and then coming to find out, this is all cartoon religious spirituality. All y'all knowledge came from subverters and mind control professionals. So who are you to pass judgment that the next person ain't as mind controlled as you, when both of y'all mind controlled?
Animated. Like the dude said, hey, somebody draw me a picture real quick. Somebody draw me a picture real quick.
Boy, if I can have somebody draw me a picture real quick, they get to work like that. They drew his ass a picture. He said, yeah, just like this. We gonna do it just, just like this picture.
Oh, my God, duh.
Oh,
God, man. And they cartoons, bro. Like, so now when you hear these people and they come with their knowledge, now we're gonna be able to see, like, oh yeah, look at this dude, man. You are not smart, bro.
He got this from Disney.
That's why
they don't want to debate me.
They gonna, oh man, you already smashing, bro. They ain't no debate. You can show they belief system in a cartoon. Everybody gonna be laughing. It's gonna be funny. Like, man, they don't want to embarrass themselves like that. That's why they stay away from you, bro.
They already lost it. You say everybody in the auditorium gonna be laughing and shit. Fuck it.
Bro, it's gonna be like a straight comedy show, man. Come on, bro. Don't do that to yourself, man. Leave this man alone, bro. Y'all leave this brother alone. You gonna lose. Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
They gonna walk in and put these pictures up and show it, and they have long lectures too. They let a person talk for 2 and 3 hours. So I never be like, keep them in them seats. Oh yeah, I'll be cooking this whole religion and race and everything for a straight hour, 2 hours. Huh? Let them go first, huh?
Let them go first. So, all right, boom. After you go first, it's over. As soon as you get up, it ain't gonna even take long. It's gonna be over. Then you can go ahead and bust your jokes on these boys.
Have another hour of nothing but embarrassing jokes.
That'll be pay-per-view. Like talking about boxing selling out. That's gonna sell out. Everybody gonna be laughing, bro.
I want to battle Tazariak.
He ain't gonna be able to hang. They ain't gonna be able to hang. They don't got stage presence. They ain't got it. And then with this coming with the knowledge and then all this stuff, man, you're not gonna be able to hang, bro. You just gonna get the popcorn.
That's fucked up. You gonna say Tazariak don't got no stage presence, bro? That's not right.
No, not when you not against the truth. You bring the truth out. When the people they knowledge now becomes. It's elementary school. You know, that's what it is. It's elementary school. Whatever you representing, and then you bring it out, the truth, all that stuff, like, it's silly now. Just like the Bible call it, folly.
It's folly.
It is what it is. It's folly, bro.
My man said it's silly. Everything that come up against Kev, he gonna turn it into a joke, because everybody gonna see it's really silly and funny that your knowledge is like elementary. And I don't even say elementary. I think it's more like romper room, like, you know, what's the school before baby?
You want some peas and some applesauce. Come on, man, give me some applesauce. It ain't no knowledge. It's food. It don't stand up. Before, like you were saying, before we knew, yeah, that sounds like it might be right. Because it's part of the programming.
Right.
They're going to have the right answers.
Right.
But when the truth hit it, it can't stand up. That synthetic light, it ain't working no more. It don't work no more. It don't work the same.
So when you eat baby food, don't you got to use those spoons covered in plastic and soft material so you don't break your gums and break the teeth?
For real, don't get your bib and everything. You're going to be spilling everywhere. Messy. It's a bunch of mess. Then at the road, we eating good around here. Some real food, you know. Some real food.
You ever see a baby left in the food? You know, that baby seat with the tray in front of them, and they lock them in, and you leave them there with a bowl and all of the peas and pizza sauce that they can eat all the time.
You come back, it's everywhere. They smiling, they just happy, like, oh yeah, this is good, yeah. That's what it is. These people thinking they knowledge, it's everywhere. You all over the place. It's not making sense. You don't know how to use your spoon properly yet. We're going to work with you. It's okay. We're going to work with you.
What you say? You can't even use the spoon, but they still holding it the best way, trying to get it in their mouth. Got food all over, ice cream everywhere. Press what? There's little kids' knowledge, y'all. This is elementary. Damn.
I said, God, dog, this a cartoon, but just when you know the truth concerning the background, and oh man, it's unbelievable, bro, unbelievable.
They worship Saturn in the background, Father Time. They place themselves with this belief system in death, spiritual death.
Yes, sir. That ain't no denying it. If it wasn't true, we wouldn't have saw it. It is true. You got Saturn in the background right here. And all this talk about the planets and everything. They contradicting themselves. And then this was made in the 50s. Like I said, made in the 1950s. They just going by the script. It's a whole theater. They going by the script. So, yeah, these people are actors. Like, man, you are a real actor.
Who, Tyreek Nasheed and them?
Not all of these people. We can just go down a list of naming people because you see what they talking about and each little part. So they just part of a grand false theater. That's what I see. False movie, a play. How we want to, see it, but yeah, it's not real. And I'm like, man, unbelievable. But
that's why they mentioned the Apollo. They're on the world stage, somebody said.
Yeah. Now all these sayings making more sense too.
Good.
The theater of war.
Yes.
The like you say, the grand stage.
Yes.
What you told us, you say the illustration is the illusion.
Yeah.
I'm like, man. Then I was listening to the music when they got the certain parts. They like the alien part. They playing dun, dun, dun,
that mushroom music again. The mushroom music again.
Yeah, and then just everything play a part. I could see it. I'm like, man, they got what they call a score, like on the movie, the sounds and everything. Even the score of the illustration was part of a program, and I said, man. And then those guys that was explaining the rockets, they look like they came from Nazi Germany. They didn't go to jail. They went to Disneyland and NASA. I'm like, man.
Somebody got a question for you, B. His name is Abdul Shabazz Allah. Okay? And he got a... Hold on, y'all. You want to hear the question? The question is, wow, you really think the YouTube man came up with this info and didn't steal and distort it? Who gave you the Bible? This is Abdul Shabazz Allah.
Okay. I got Abdul. I got him.
Go ahead.
All right, Abdul. When you praying to that rock, they done already had your rock. Talking about meteorites coming down and everything in this cartoon. You really think that rock is real and all that stuff is real? You got it from a cartoon, so you.
Where did Abdul Shabazz Allah get his faith and religion from?
He got his Abdul got his religion or whatever his faith is from Walt Disney. So you keep coming over here talking about the Bible. You got Walt Disney gave you your religion. You worshiping some cartoon characters.
He worshipped the cube. They worshipped the cube.
Exactly.
So So didn't we just discuss the cube in our teachings?
Yes, sir. Death Square.
Death Square. So he's
That's
part of the mental destruction and the spiritual destruction of the common good man of God and good women. His whole philosophy is Antichrist, from worshiping stones and rocks to swirling around. They give them no benefit in the realm of Christ, our God, the Father God, who sent his only begotten Son and the Spirit of truth to heal the nation.
Now, he don't want to believe it. He having what they call withdrawal symptoms right now. That's why he in the
That's because he's a Saturn worshiper.
Yeah, you gotta believe the truth.
Yeah. He worshiped Kabbalah. He been worship Allah, Kabbalah, Kabbalah confusion once again. Yes.
So you getting offended.
Don't get offended, Abdul.
Yeah. Say thank you, Abdul. You know the truth now. Now it's up to you, sir. What the Captain Planet say? The power is yours.
It's yours, bro.
Be righteous. Real.
You feel me?
Real. Don't be. Yes, sir.
You know,
don't be offended.
He should call it in. I think he's afraid to show that he's a worshiper of Allah correctly. Allah and Muhammad will be ashamed that he's even worshiping them because he don't have any balls. He's a typist. He's really a clerical worker disguised as an Allah believer.
Yeah, that's another thing. Everybody be talking noise in the chat. Call it in. If you really stand on it, bro.
They always talking. They always talking to women, trying to get them to cover up and do all this. But when it comes to a man of God, Allah and Buddha and the Hebrew Israelite and the Indians, did you see the turtle?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Man, I forgot about that.
Go ahead. See, now hold up. Before you get to that, I just want the ladies to know it's only one man out here putting it down. And if it's anybody God's body on this earth in our community, is me and my team. Nobody else. Facts. Ain't that right, B?
That's it.
I told you.
Done deal.
Done deal. We is us. We God body. We using the word of God with our bodies, bro. Y'all talking about y'all Disney body. Y'all don't worship Allah. Y'all worship Disney cartoons.
For real. Like, bro.
Go ahead, champion.
Like, all these characters, bro. They characters.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, like, I did see that. I almost forgot about that.
Go ahead. I ain't gonna let you
turtle.
forget.
Yes, sir. The turtle, like, man, all this stuff, even that, the Indian movement, what's his name, James Calloway, telling people about Niji and all this stuff. Like, bro, no, man. Now look, now if you go back and listen to these people, you gonna be like, man, I can't believe it. They got me. For real. They got me,
They
bro.
got me, bro.
But Ninja Turtle. Like, man, bro. Got people believing in all this falsehoods and stuff. And then, like you said, you said they left out the elephants.
Yeah, they knew it was going to get silly if they put elephants on back of them turtles. They knew I would have got them. But go ahead.
Yeah, man. So, like, all right, when people go to places like, the truth about things, people go to places like even movies, even when they go to a theme park, they going to get on the rides or check out stuff. Man, people like to get whatever drug they like. That's what they do when they go to these places.
That's right.
When they check stuff out. So they already in their minds are already in a delusional state to accept it, because you know, when you're in that state, especially on these mushroom psychedelic, you already ready to accept whatever they finna give you.
Young Pharaoh
That's
said
why
they
you come
laid
out
him
here.
on a table and the aliens did work on his behind as he was flipped upside down on a table that was shaped like that was shaped like a spoon. I just want to finish that thought because
dang, bro. These people got everybody gone, man. You tripping, bro. That ain't, we know what that is. We know what that is.
I wonder if I have I think I'm gonna have the tape of this one. Go ahead and finish talking. I'm gonna try to find this one because he said the same thing Billy Carson said. Billy Carson said that he was up with his two sons and they was right there watching, and they turned into two gray aliens that was dangling off.
I'm like, man, you tripping. Ain't no telling what you did, but what it sound like is not right. You know what I'm saying? What it sound like is not right. We're gonna put that in that, all of that in that category. Hey, something not right here, bro. You a great alien. You in the great area. God, dog.
Oh shit, Kev.
You ain't being clear.
You wasn't too clear about that part. All I saw was dangled off.
I'm like, nah, he can't say that. You say what really happened, and then that made me think about Brother Polite. All these characters are some weirdos, bro. Everything when it come out, hey, y'all ain't right, bro. Like, and then that shame, all of that shame gonna be on you when you worshiping their square. You gonna end up in shame, bro. That's the if not worse, but for sure shame.
Who?
God, all the people who going against God, who practicing death square, Saturn worship, is gonna end up in shame. 'Cause especially, I won't care if you didn't do nothing on the physical side that's messed up, but just your belief system, and you gonna be in shame, bro. People gonna laugh at you once everybody, like, you waking people up, and now they look silly. It's funny. It's funny now. You looking real silly, bro. You was just talking all that noise about God, and when we break down what you talking about, it's silly. Then it get even more dumb once we check out Walt Disney and see this where you got this from 30 billion years ago, huh? Yeah, that's what Walt Disney told you 1 billion years ago. There you go, bro. Your timeline is a Disney timeline. There you go.
Who told you this was here 1 billion years ago? God never said what year it was, and it was 33 billion years ago. He just said in the beginning.
That's it. In the beginning. Now you sitting up here talking about 1 billion years ago, and that's why it sound like that. You in time immemorial. You time out of mind. All these mushrooms, psychedelically time out of mind.
Facts. Did you hear?
Hey, it's fun.
It's very fun. This is very fun. I'm gonna bring you on the show. I'm gonna bring you on the show because this is very and easy too,
I
right?
Like it. Yeah, once you know the truth, like, oh, this fun, bro. Like, oh, y'all so stupid.
Could you imagine if it was 3 or 4 of us just passing notes live on the air in front of people, finding different things on conspiracy? That's what I'm bringing to the air. So get ready. That's what I told you. I got you, me, and it's a few others who are really committed to whether virtually or in person to come to the studio, and it's just what it is, you know? And we build what we see fit. But this is crazy that all of their concepts is monkey brain. It all comes from the mushroom. Now, do you see why they all wear the mushroom, excuse me, Taj, hats?
Yeah, I definitely do, man. I definitely do.
Damn.
They all won. They all won. I'm like, man, everything is it's out in the open now. You pull the curtain back on the Wizard of Oz, Kev. That's what you did. We can see him now.
Is that what I did?
Wow, bro, you did, bro.
Everybody can see now.
We see him on the microphone. Scared. We see you. You got the light show with the little contraptions and the scenes and false ideology. We can see him now. That's the cold part.
The false light source is drugs and alcohol. And remember, if you believe the mushroom, you come from monkeys.
Monkey brain. That's what it is. That's what it is.
I'm sorry. Y'all are my best students. My man said monkey brain. Because this monkey and this king of the jungle got all of his thoughts from a mushroom. The smurf.
Yeah. And knowing that, man, I see why they say you incompetent. It's a joke. I understand it even more.
Do you see why they have power over you? Do you see why? They actually...
Why. And I see why you a minor.
There you go.
You a minor. We're going to give you these cartoons because you a kid. You monkey brain, you not even thinking.
And you don't... do you think monkey brains understand law and want to get in law? What do you think... What's the difference between a man and a monkey, or God and science? Go ahead.
The difference is truth and falsehood.
Go ahead.
You know, that's like, I'm just thinking about what you're saying. Truth and falsehood. Whether we talking about the true light or we talking about a synthetic light. One is true, one is false. True versus false. Good versus evil.
Ain't no middle when choosing God's way or monkey brain, mushroom God, satanic, Luciferian, drug-induced spiritual sense. Go ahead.
Yeah, nah, it don't hold up. It don't hold up. I can think of, I'm trying to think of a way to explain, but I don't care what you get. You get something that's the real versus something that's false. It's never gonna hold up.
Do me a favor. Do me a favor and talk to my audience for about 30 seconds as I go get my lunch. Thank you, bro.
Go ahead, bro. Yeah, no problem. Well, what I'm thinking about is I saw a video where they were testing diamonds, a true diamond versus a fake diamond. After they ran tests, put heat on it, they scratching them against each other, the false diamond breaking all up, and you can see it's not real. They look real. When they put it to the light, it don't shine the same. So, that's where I'm looking like, yeah, it's the falsehood can't never stand up to the truth. And the truth gonna always be able to stand up to a test. But the fake, it ain't gonna make it. It ain't gonna make it. Yes, sir. But I don't know what everybody thinking, but this cartoon that we seen, it just showing us, bro, like we gotta trust in God, man. Otherwise, we're gonna look dumb as hell. They got a whole Disney. They wasn't even Pixar. This straight old school Disney way of thinking. And, we can't think like that. We gotta keep our mind on God, keep Him first, and He'll keep us. Let Him be our wisdom. And we ain't gotta worry about looking foolish like these people looking foolish, believing in all this nonsense. For real. Yeah. Trying to think of something else that I seen. I can't see the chat, but I know everybody out there, especially the youth, everybody in the youth, every scene that y'all was seeing, I know it was just like, wow, man, it's blowing my mind. Everything Kev was telling us, we get to see their playbook. Like being behind the scenes of the football game before they, behind the coach. Walt Disney, they coach. We get to see their whole play and how the people falling for it. They out here scoring touchdowns on us, man. And we really got the real playbook. God's word.
Who you talking
we
to?
do. We got the. I'm talking to you. Talk to the people.
Oh yeah.
Talking with some of mine.
My bad. I just came back in the room. All I hear is you talking. I'm like, damn. I forgot.
Hey, you give me a job, I'm gonna hold it down.
Yeah, you hold it down.
At first, I'm like, what? I'm trying. But hey, look, Kev, I was giving an example. They playbook and they beliefs is like it's a Disney playbook, and they out here scoring touchdowns on us, bro, because we ain't on. But then we really got the real playbook, God's word. That's the real playbook on how you make it, how you win.
Facts.
We don't want to listen to it. We got all the answers. We don't even want to listen to or read our playbook or check it out or try to really understand it.
Facts.
We up here, we like them because they winning right now. Just because they look like they winning.
Yeah, we like bandwagoning the Eagles right now. I so want to be an Eagles fan, but my Frisco, Cali people is going, yeah, but I'm on the East Coast now. And I'm with the best team, and the Eagles are celebrating. I want to celebrate with them. I want to go to the football game with Todd and his family. Press one. Forget the Rams.
Man, your people see you with the Eagles uniform. They're like, oh, Kev, for real, man. That's how we doing it now. Yeah, bro. That's exactly what it is. People bandwagon and want to, but they don't know who the real winner is. That's like knowing the game before, bro. The Bible is the time machine in itself.
Facts.
We already know who's gonna win.
Facts.
We already know. It looked like they winning. You ever watch them games where the team be winning the first half and they just put their guard down? They think they won it, and come back and get smashed up. You feel me? That's what this thing is.
Everybody leaves the stadium like, oh shit, Satan and them won, and then like the Cleveland Browns did, they scored 3 touchdowns in 5 minutes and come back and win by field goal. What the fuck?
Right? You could have been right there at the game when they won it. But he kicked
the 57-yarder and it landed in your empty seat and your ass gone in the car from goddamn where. You let them down.
You would have had the game-winning ball and everything. No faith. You ain't have no faith in the team.
Odell Beckham last game and shit. You got the signed baseball, basketball. No, you ain't got no faith.
You burn out. You left the game early. Yes, sir.
Hey. So all of their thoughts come from this. You see in the sky on this picture, it has God first, and out of mushroom is their God.
Oh, I can't
I
see
didn't
it.
even notice
It
that
sound
at
good.
first. The mushroom god. Look, it's on
Oh man,
the Michelangelo shit.
Yeah, I can't see it. Boy, and I'm
Damn.
gonna check that out.
Call me back.
They putting God first.
Yeah,
Okay.
but they made God a mushroom.
And they wrong.
Damn.
I'm gonna call you. I'm
Yes,
gonna call
sir.
you right back, kid.
Yes, sir. You know what they did, y'all? When you take this mushroom, your perception of God is distorted from an alien, unknown point of view. That's all that means. Because remember, it's out of his mind. So he thinking of God, and she's thinking of God like they on drugs. Excuse me. They're looking up. Hold up. Okay, can y'all hear me? All right. They thinking of God as like from a drug-induced mind state. So LSD, Death Square, your perception of God will be from an allegorical space mind. You're thinking of God and you're trying to figure out God through the mind of a crack baby, or an LSD baby, or a heroin baby, or a poverty baby, or a person that was on this drug, or this pharmaceutical, or this one and that one. And then all these perceptions of God are unnatural. This is facts, G. And out of that, God touched man, and then the thought of man come from what? Came from an ape, and learned how to stand upright, and now you just. But this whole concept of science is alien. This ain't no different than a wizardry hat. They was wearing those mushroom hats. And the Pharisees of the Bible, they were mushroom heads. And they were into necromancy. What other drugs would have you fucking cannibalizing people? And worshiping the dead. And trying to translate God instead of allowing God to be God. The Pharisees were all mushroom heads. They all wore that shit. So while Jesus or the Messiah is teaching, they pretending they with him. And trying to double cross him at the same time. Press one. Like what old girl was trying to do. Trying to pretend you with him and then double cross him at the appointed time. But see, mission failed. See, when we pushing, we brighter than we ever have. We got rid of a few deep. Look at that. We got rid of one person and look how far we came. Just causing trouble. That's why I separate people in. You know? Because now look what knowledge is flowing in when people aren't bullied and threatened or trying to be a part of and trying to miscategorize and misjudge and trying to be in front of everybody else. Just be regular. Be you. Get y'all some business. Press one. Don't hate on Todd. I ain't gonna hate on Amanda for his glory and Sheba. God damn. They gonna hate on Ali. Ali just chilling. Todd don't even say nothing. He just works. You ain't gonna do this to everybody, press one. That lets you know everybody, all skin folk ain't kinfolk. All skin folk ain't kinfolk. Attack said, attack this one, attack that one. It don't matter. But all skin folk ain't kinfolk. She knows she ain't got no business in the African American conspiracy chat room. And I don't mind. I don't discredit different people, races from different parts of Africa or nothing like that, or anywhere for that matter. I love everybody. It's just so funny. It's always a motherfucker, whether they're African American, African in America. It don't matter. They always up to. It's the same spirit. Lord have mercy. My brother B, He ain't playing. What would it be just say, this is fun? You damn right it's fun. And you can get paid for doing it. Press 1. You damn right it's fun. When you get the truth, you don't got to work hard to do it. B doesn't have to work as hard as Kev when he get up here. Because Kev, we already did the old shit. Kev fought through and persevered. No, gave him confidence. He like, hell yeah, I want to be on the show now. See? It's easy. If you know what you're talking about, it don't matter what you look like. All these people on the computer, some of them look good, some of them are beautiful or handsome in our own opinions or whatever, but most everybody ain't got no damn brains. And they're just recycling and regurgitating shit they're already saying. You know what I'm saying? What's your perspective? It'll show that you're just not trying to copy anybody. See, when you copy people, you coming from this program, this mushroom head. And that ain't happening. Oh, that was delicious. Root beer is good when you haven't had it in a while. But yeah, let's see who back in the building. Is that B again? Let's see if that's B.
B from Texas.
B from Texas in the building. What's up, champ? Wait, my bad. I don't connected you. Hold up.
No.
I'm not. Are you there? Are you there, sir?
Yeah, I'm here. There you go.
All right, what up?
Yeah, I looked at that picture with the mushroom and showing a monkey. Why they got him kissing it like, oh, this is my precious. I'm like, oh, bro. And then I noticed something.
The kiss of death?
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Then underneath, they showing like the evolution chart.
Yeah.
You know, like showing monkey coming into a man.
Yeah.
What I noticed from that is, I thought, I'm looking at it, it reminded me of like a Michael Jordan poster where they showed him.
Oh, catch and flight. Oh, shit.
It's the same thing, bro.
Hold up, let me get you on the audio again. Are you there? Hold up. This is fucking insane. All right, go ahead. You got it. Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my goodness.
Like, that's the same thing. They showing that evolution with a ape becoming a man, the different stages.
Saturn.
That's the same. Yes, sir. That 23, the bull, and you got Michael Jordan with that poster when they showing them dunking from the free throw line.
Yeah, that's it right there.
In different stages.
That's it right there. It's the same thing. The hologram card to show you as he wind it up and take off from the. It's the same motherfucking thing. Oh my! Every black man know B is telling the truth.
Yes, sir. I had that poster. I ain't gonna even lie. I thought it was cool, but not knowing what that really is.
Damn.
And then the blasphemy of these people trying to make God be a mushroom god, man, they wrong, bro.
And that's crazy.
Yes, sir. And they got the bull in the background.
Yeah.
Everything that they believe in.
Yeah.
The bull right there. Once they get to the top, he'll make a boom, the bull. Then they got the I.
They got the but check above that frequency is E equals MC squared.
Equals MC squared.
Now check this out. What's above that? Music.
Yep, it sure is.
Told you. And as long as that's connected to the mushroom god or the allegory god and not put into real law, you are in fact incompetent monkey mushroom thinking, hallucinate, drug-induced patient. Go ahead.
Yeah, bro, it make me even think about, like, I think I said it before to you, like, you'll see brothers walking down the street or at a bus stop, they got their headphones on, they, rapping a song or whatever, they look crazy. They looking crazy, incompetent. I'm like, dang, bro, from this vantage point, I could see why they would feel that, because you ain't, look how you operating. I'm like, man, then they talking about the white man, the caveman. Bro, you got caveman, you got caveman theories.
Yeah.
Everything you operating on is theory.
Yeah. You a caveman too.
Yeah, you a caveman too. You a dark skinned caveman.
Yep.
With this belief system. I'm looking also, Kev, we talking about music underneath the E equals MC squared. They got the musical notes, and then they got that swirl, like they was kept showing, like trying to show how the rocket was supposed to leave Earth and all of that.
Yeah.
Wow, but then you know what I noticed? All the light and everything coming from the back of the monkey head. All this stuff is in his head. This perception of God, science, music, everything. Underneath them, they got the pyramids at the bottom. You see it?
So why does the light on the top of his head look like an explosion?
Oh, that beam of light coming up to the mushroom.
Meaning he getting all of his pineal gland opening, and his pineal gland is coming straight from drug-induced thought. A mushroom mind.
Right. And he kissing it is like, ooh.
I don't think he kissing it. I think he just fascinated, like, ooh, by way of like the mushroom, the magical mushroom, because that's what it's called. And when you take these, your whole world changes, right?
Right.
All right.
Yes, sir.
This is the chemical basis for opium or LSD, all the drugs that we take.
It's opening the mind up.
Bingo.
Yes, sir.
That's everything that Satan said, right, in the garden?
Yeah. So the forbidden knowledge. The forbidden knowledge.
Now, where do mushrooms grow? By trees?
They sure do.
Now you got your teaching from a sick tree. You eating from a sick tree.
Wow, bro. You right.
Told you.
You right.
I'm gonna go deep on them. You feel me? Go ahead, King.
Wow, God told them, hey, eat from every tree, but not this one. And they ate, and they thought they found it good for food.
Bingo! Can't you eat mushrooms?
Yeah.
Go ahead, King.
Oh, don't ever give me no portobellos no more. Golly, that's crazy.
Damn.
Hey, don't eat meat. You need to substitute the meat for some mushrooms.
See?
Yeah.
See?
It made perfect sense. Wow, bro. So when they get on your line talking about I ain't with the monkey business.
Yes, you are.
We can't tell. We can't tell, bro. Like, dang, man, that's like you should have been talking about I'm not a security guard, but you got the uniform on. You can't tell, bro. All your belief systems is represented with this. Ain't no way around it. They covered everything too. They covered the Egyptians with that same picture that they had on the wall. That they be having on the wall. You know what I mean?
Which one? Oh, with the. Oh my goodness, that hurt.
So now, did that come first? Well, I look at it like that ain't nothing ancient, bro. This world fed propaganda.
Yeah, because Disney said the Greeks did it first, but the Egyptians was before the Greeks. So, and that's wild, G. You're just confused.
Yeah, bro. You confused. They got, they telling you that they made this up. And then while all the quote unquote African people, Hellenistic and Greek, that makes sense. It's making sense now.
Why are what? Why are they Hellenistic and Greeks?
Yes. You're supposed to be Africa and Egypt, but all your belief system is Greek and Hellenistic. So that's it right there. You're getting it from the people, the same people who you saying is the devil. Well, you got the teachings of the devil.
Yeah, I believe you now. Fine.
Yeah.
I believe you. That's the teachings of the devil. Well, why you believe it?
And I don't see you talking down on their beliefs. You agree with it.
You agree with the monkey. You agree with Africa we come from. Y'all agree with a third eye and a pineal gland and evolution, and then before God said, and then boom, boom. Some of these people really don't understand law. None of the Hebrew Israelites even studied real law. They trying to tell women not to wear pants, and they need to be at the Supreme Court doing manly things.
Right. It's, that's the truth. Nobody even trying. Nobody even talking about law, Kev.
No. That's because they can't. They 501(c)(3). They are cut off.
You gotta be quiet.
You gotta shut up. There's order. Nigga, KevRow.
They get them a curriculum. You can talk about this, you can talk about that.
You can talk about you a turtle, nigga. You live on the back of a turtle with elephants on the flat earth. Don't you dare tell them niggas that they worship mushroom and all this real shit.
Oh, man, bro.
They're not allowed to speak. No man who's formed, no bond, no slave can talk. That's why, B. He said, well, see, then no slave better not open his mouth when it comes to the truth. Go ahead.
You can't serve two masters.
That's right.
Yes, sir. That's their master.
Right.
They use, I'll say, wow, bro.
Wow. Disney is their Moorish god. You know that?
Yup.
Yeah.
Walt Disney with the Moor.
Yeah, I'm finna put it on the screen right now. What?
Yeah. That boy look like he gonna take that hat off and put some popcorn in it.
He ain't shit, ain't it?
I got it. I got these boys. They believe all my foolishness.
What is that way? I'm gonna put his face up there. Tell me what his face is. I'm gonna let the people see his face real quick. He said, I got that.
That boy back here laughing like they falling for all my tricks. I'm a master magician.
Oh my goodness.
Ain't nothing but tricks.
Oh my goodness. Signeting them with these people? Is signeting them with them?
Yeah, signeting with them. Yeah, everything they talk about is that y'all pushing this Egyptian stuff and the same belief system that they already got in place. Y'all Saturn worshippers.
Even the Hebrews?
Yeah, bro. We covered that yesterday.
No, I'm trying to drive the dagger in. Go ahead.
Hey, let's go. Y'all symbols. Symbolically. And the way y'all teach it, it's Saturn worship. So you can't give me one half. You can't be great. You gotta be hot and cold. You can't be lukewarm. It don't matter if you holler it. It's gotta be the right thing.
That's right.
We can't change the word. The script. So that's what it is.
Damn. So all of our scholars are from Walt Disney's mind of mushroom, the wonderful world of Disney's mushroom addictive spirituality drug.
It is, bro. I'm thinking about all the people that they put up as leaders in one way or the other. That it's some Disneyland. All right, Martin Luther King, Dream.
Okay. Oh my goodness. The Bible tells you to stay away from the dreaming man. Go ahead.
Yup. All right, Malcolm X. Malcolm X wants to change our names.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Malcolm X follow right under the star in the Christian moon.
Oh my goodness.
Sin. Saturn worship.
Saturn.
All over again.
Oh my goodness.
All right, I'm trying to think of who else will. Jesse Jackson, you pointed at the line 9. And then even his real name, I found out. I forgot to mention that, kid. This man named Jesse Burns.
Mr. Burns, go ahead.
Character. So, all right. And another thing, they they be a part of all these groups, and like you said, they backstab each other, bro. I'm like, man, that's wild. And then we don't know these characters. They seen in, seen out, you know. So we gotta be careful. Like you told us about. Don't be giving your spirit to everything. Find out what it is first before you know, get emotions involved in it. So that's true too. It's everything. This don't just cover America, bro. This cover
the world.
Believe the world, bro. The world. It ain't just in America.
Wait a minute. You saying my knowledge is condemning the whole world?
The world of sin is
Hold
being
up.
condemned.
Hold up. So the wonderful world of sin is being condemned. Wow, all of them. Hold on. Well, I ain't never heard that before. The whole world of sin?
The whole world. Disneyland worldwide. You know?
That shit called Disney World, huh?
The wonderful. Wow, bro, that was a profound statement.
The wonderful world of Disney.
Oh man, Compost Mentos everywhere. And it ain't just us, it's us and everybody else following suit.
That's right.
Like, wow, they program with Walt Disney. The wonderful world of sin. Wow, bro, that's profound.
The wonderful world of sin.
Wow, that's hidden. Especially when you taught us about Compost Mentos and Wonderland.
Yes.
That's everywhere. In some form or fashion, you gonna see it. There ain't no way around that. Well, Kev, I'm gonna get back, but hey, I appreciate everything, and we're gonna continue riding. Yes,
my man. You know, we just making waves around here, y'all. Support the broadcast. You know it's real. Hit that like button and subscribe. We having great conversations every single day. Taking it slow, easy breezy, beautiful cover girl type shit. Just the way it's laying out. I'm not over racing. There's no point that we got to get to. We turning all the compass off. No navigational system. We just setting sail and letting the wind take us. Hit the like button and subscribe. We letting the wind take us. What's this news? See, I get news reports in my Discord. Who is this? Oh, thank you, Amanda. HR delivers such a grateful news perspective. Shout out to all of KevRow University, and thank you for getting that on my desk, because that's important. You know, people say they've been abducted by aliens, and we gotta make sense of what they meant. We laughed at these people, but in real life, press 1. But in real life, they said this really happened. Now we all know young Pharaoh did some mushroom, because he said it. Press 1.